Another day, another keyboard from our very good friends over at Kemove. If you're not familiar, they're a family of brands that make feature-heavy keyboards in the low to mid-budget ranges. I've got a lot of trust in this brand, and in this box, might be my favorite model from them yet. But before we continue with the video, let's keep the lights on here in the studio. This video is brought to you by Sneak Attack Design Lab. They're a clothing company that specializes in technical fashion, more commonly known as techwear, and you can see me in their clothes in most of my videos. I've been supporting their brand ever since I met them back in 2019, and now they're returning the favor. Head on over to this link, you can find it in the description as well, to get 10% off your order from their site. Check their clothes out, you're bound to see something badass over there that'll look great on you. Thank you very much to Sneak Attack for this exclusive promo for my viewers. Now, back to the video. So this is the Kemove K87SE 1980. As is made apparent here in the box, it's a special edition or colorway of their newly released K87 line. It comes in the usual simple box from Kemove, with just some art and the name at the front, and a few product feature highlights at the back. Not much here, so let's get it opened. Upon opening up the box, we can see the keyboard itself in some protective wax paper, held in place by two pieces of closed-cell foam to protect it from bumps during shipping. Let's set it aside for now and see the accessories. A bit light on the accessories, but they do still fit the visual theme of the keyboard. We get a pretty baller-looking orange and white USB-A to USB-C data cable and a Kemove branded keycap puller. They both look pretty nice. Underneath all of it is a little sheet of paper showing technical drawings and an exploded view of the keyboard, showing all its parts. I love these kinds of things. Flipping it over, we can see a tally of all the shortcuts available on the keyboard. Pause here if you would like to read all of them. Alright, that's everything in the box. Let's head on over to the keyboard. Taking it out of the wax plastic bag, we're greeted with this fine keyboard. Oh, I can't overstate how much I love the color combination on this. So the Kemove K87SE 1980 is an 87% or 10 keyless wired keyboard that is a special version or colorway of the K87. It has an all-plastic case in this off-white color that resembles aged plastic. It's kind of the color of garlic. Majority of the keys are in this dull white, slightly gray color. The legends in some of the keys are in a solid orange color, and some keys are in this light sky blue. I love this palette. It reminds me of old spaceships and spacesuits. On the side of the keyboard, we can see a dotted texture with the Kemove logo at the far right side and the half-length light bar on the other. Do note that this light bar is ribbed. It doesn't really add anything, but it's nice to notice little design touches like this. At the top left side, we can see the solo USB-C port for data and power. Keep in mind that this is not a wireless keyboard. The underside is pretty great looking too. We see that it's cast to have this dominant rugged V pattern. Lots of rubber pieces here on the sides and at the bottom for grip, and rubber tipped two-stage feet so you can choose between 3 typing angles. Pretty solid set of features. Alright, that's everything for the outside. Time to plug it in. Now would you look at that? It's beautiful. One thing to note about the K87SE 1980 is that it's not an RGB keyboard. It's a singular color multi-pattern backlight in a very faint blue. But just because it's not an RGB keyboard doesn't mean that it's not preloaded with animations for its backlighting and light bar, nor is its brightness is adjustable. Pulling off one of the keycaps, we can see that it's an ABS double shot keycap, so the legends on these will not fade as you use them, and underneath are long wob browns. Do note that these are not hot swap switches, nor are they offered to be. If you want them to be hot swappable, you're going to have to mod them yourself, like I will. Alright, now that we've seen the outside of the keyboard, time for a little peek at the insides. Teardown of the Kemove K87SE is a pretty involved and difficult process. I myself used a total of 8 guitar picks acting as my pry tools to separate the outer shell from the bottom housing. And I didn't get inside. There's just this corner that won't budge, and I feel like that if I pry it any further, I'm going to break the hinges. This is the first time I've encountered a Kemove mechanical keyboard that is very obviously not designed to be opened by the end user. And that to me lowers the points of the K87SE a bit. But don't fret, I will be opening this whether it likes it or not for the full review, and also because I will be converting this into a hot swap board. Frustrating teardown aside, let's listen to how the Kemove K87SE sounds. First, I'm going to use my modded RK61 with KTT Kang White V3s, then my modded Red Dragon Fizz with Gateron Reds. Lastly, I'm going to try out the K87SE, just so you guys have a reference on how it sounds. Here we go. Now, doesn't that sound lovely? It's a pretty solid sound signature straight out of the box, and none of the keys feel scratchy or annoyingly resonant. Dare I say, this is the best sounding stock Kemove keyboard I've tried out. Alright, that's everything for now for the Kemove K87SE. If you have any questions about this keyboard, please leave them down in a comment down below, and I'll try to answer them in a full review. I've also added links in the description where you can purchase this keyboard. And as a bonus to my viewers, you can get the keyboard at 10% off if you use the code Kevin Evangelista during checkout at Kemove's website. That's it, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It helps out a lot. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.